Hey guys, Brian Fisher with Edge Fitness. Happy Good Friday to you. Hopefully it is a great Friday for you. Wanted to do a follow-up. We talked about earlier in the week, what are some of the best exercises that you can do? We get asked that question quite a bit, focused on two different areas, because there are different approaches. It depends on where you're at, what you have available to you. Use what you have when you have it, and do what you can do with it. We're here in the gym, obviously. You may be looking at doing some of these exercises at home. Today we're going to focus on kind of the fitness aspect or fitness route that we talked about earlier in the week. We talked about health and fitness. There's carryover, there's overlap to those, obviously, in the exercises that we talked about. For health, we were talking about, can you go for a walk? Definitely doing that, which is awesome. We talked about doing carries, which is kind of a loaded walk. We've got some weights set up here that, maybe you have some dumbbells, some kettlebells at home, or even just your own body weight with some of these exercises. Even for fitness, it's great to use. But for that health, reviewing there real quick. Got your walking, doing some carries, getting up and down off of the floor. We're going to show the Turkish get up here in just a moment. Getting that in along with some single leg balance. Those are great exercises. You can do them at home. You can do them throughout your day. Awesome to do. Now we're going to go from that health to stepping up a little bit, a little higher intensity, adding some load to it, some more complexity with the movements. But again, progressions from what we did with the health as we're looking at our Turkish get up, doing some squats, a chop and lift. Talk about carries, and then also getting into some kettlebell swings, dumbbell swings, show you a couple different variations here, condensed version of all this. Okay? Remember, always talk to your doctor, make sure you're ready to take that step and to get started, whichever one, health or fitness. Talk to a doctor, any other healthcare providers you might be working with, a chiropractor, a physical therapist before you begin or make a change to an exercise program. Whatever you have at home though, don't let that be an excuse. I can't go to the gym today, or I'll do it later, it's so easy. Schedule it in, get others involved. I'm involved with you here, so I'm giving you some great ideas. If you're ready for them, want some personal instruction, we talked about that. We would love to help you with that. Starts with that roadmap intro session, and then progresses into getting you into the gym to show you these movements of if you're ready for them and how to do them with where you are at and what your body is ready, willing, and able to do. So now we're going to dive right in. Told you that the Turkish get up, one of my absolute favorite exercises to do. So much benefit to it. I could talk a lot about how much benefit there is to this. We're just going to do a quick overview on each of these. So if you've never done it before, start with the body weight progression. All you need is a little bit of floor space right here. Again, this is not a detailed breakdown of how to do the Turkish get up. We'll go into some of that in the future. We've done some in the past on breaking down these exercises. They're phenomenal to do. Again, hands-on instruction is always the best thing to get. So, I've got my space here. I'm set up, I've got enough room. I'm right here. I've got my same side arm and leg off to the side. This arm is up, my left leg is also up. I'm rolling up. This is getting you up off of the floor, ideally holding a weight. It could be a small child, it could be a kettlebell, it could be a dumbbell, you could have a sandbag on your shoulder. I'm here, we call this a half get up. You can even just practice that motion. Driving the floor, reaching up, sweeping your leg right underneath you, keeping this arm up nice and wide for the chest. Position everything so I'm lined up on parallel train tracks. Standing up, so I'm all the way up off the floor. Big movement, big carryover to everyday life. Getting up and moving with weight. Coming back down, find that ground, bring that foot behind. Find the ground with your hand, sweeping my leg back through, finding the ground with your elbow, finding the ground here. Obviously, you're going to repeat that on both sides. Take your time with it. It's an inch wide. Standing up, getting back down, put a mile deep. Really go deep on each step of that movement. Learn it, master it, perfect it. Love telling people, I want you to do 100 body weight get-ups, 50 on each side. Practice 5 to 10 of them a day, and you're going to get through that pretty quickly. That can be a good warm-up exercise to get you going and get you progressing into that other exercise. We had squats, just body weight. Line up, a lot of different ways in foot position, where you're going to be with that basic squat, whether the arms are out, hands behind your head, lots of ways to position the arms. Down here at your sides, in front, just reaching down, standing up. I like having the arms out in front, back behind. If you have access to some body weight straps, you can hang on to those out in front of you and squat down enough to take a little bit of that load off. You can face the wall. You can take your kettlebell, your dumbbells, bring it up here. You got a nice goblet squat. Love goblet squats. Easy progression, easy exercise to do at home on your own with very minimal basic equipment. Outside, inside, body weight, easy to go through those. Another great functional exercise. I mentioned that chop and lift. Got a nice little mat here. Use a towel, use a pillow at home. I'm going to show you one in a half kneeling position. Foot, knee, hip. Hip, knee, foot, all in a straight line. I can see myself in the mirror. I can't see my back foot. Toes are up, not pointed out. Stretching, toes pointed out. Bring that toe up. More position of strength. Lined up, straight line. I'm going to use a dumbbell for this one. I can hold it end to end, or I can hold it by the handle. I like the end to end. I'm going to put it in my right pocket with my right knee down. Come up to the chest. Press it out. Chop. And lift. Bring it down as that chop. Lift it up. Tremendous work on single leg, your balance, right? Kind of taking a progression from just standing on one leg where you can use some support, taking joints out, or making the body, the core, work a lot harder while still doing some strength. I'm having to overcome front, back, side to side, twisting movements as I bring that weight up and down. Okay? You can be on both knees for tall kneeling. Love that half kneeling stance. It's a phenomenal one to work into. If you're not familiar with those, great to do for a lot of exercises. Then, carries. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, walking with weight. It's that walking plank. Use however much space you have. I've got a whole gym here, but I don't want you to not be able to see me, so I'm just walking with those weights locked in at my side, back and forth. Carry them right at your side here. Farmer's carry, just one. Suitcase carry, phenomenal for working the body. One up, one down. A little more advanced, even more advanced. Got to have good shoulders, good core stability to carry it in those cross-body offloaded packers. Phenomenal exercise, very safe. Those are 20-pound dumbbells, so that's kind of in that health range that we were talking about. Carrying about 20% of my body weight, maybe just a little bit more. For that fitness, bump it up to about 50% if you have access to it. If not, carry it for longer. Use what you have. Last one we're going to go over, kettlebell swings. Make sure you have a nice, clear, safe area. If you have kettlebells, use that. If you got dumbbells, hold that dumbbell by the end, just like so. Swings are a simple exercise, but they're deceptive. If you don't have a good strength base from your squats or deadlifts, and you're not used to moving quickly, they may not be quite for you yet. Right? Again, I'd love to help you out with deciding, is this a good, safe exercise for me to do? But if you're ready, if you're there, you got a good finish, you got your background on it, these are amazing. You can just go and really attack them. Again, inch wide, mile deep. Do them to master them and to perfect them. Don't just perform them. Performance is you're just trying to get your sweat on. Great, nothing wrong with it, but we want mastery over performance. Really get good at these. The better you are at them, the better you're going to get from them. So for that kettlebell swing, again, we can go all day on just any one of these exercises, especially the get up, the swing. Here, takes time to do them right. Bell's out in front of me. I'm going to hinge at those hips, grab that handle of the bell. Everything's nice and tight. I'm going to try to imagine breaking that handle. Really engages that connection from your shoulder to your hips, to the floor, through those lats. Get your core more involved. It can be a non-strategy, but really one that pays off if you take the time to do it. So I'm down here, got it locked in, everything is tight. I'm going to hike and snap. Breathing in, breathing out. Get that way, feeling light in your hands. The lighter that feels in your arms. Arms are like ropes, hands are like hooks. The better you're doing with using those hips and keeping that power, pushing the floor, going through the core into that weight. So for fitness, we got the get up, we got the squats, talked about the carries, that chop and lift exercise, finishing out with those swings. Strength, endurance, you got power, you got the whole body getting worked. You can do that in a pretty condensed routine. We can talk about sets, reps, and all that another time, but those are phenomenal exercises. If you want some starting numbers, try to get in at least 3 to 5 on each side for those get-ups for a set. 8 to 10, 10 to 12, a little more in the endurance. Go less if you got heavier weights. Use what you have. Right? I don't know how heavy your dumbbells are. Use what you have. If you need more, that's when you can come to somewhere like here, good gym, to learn how to use these and these nice heavy weights safely and effectively. But if you're at home, use what you have. Maybe just one off. Don't let that be an excuse to skip a day. Then you use that, you start to develop that habit of missing workouts, and it was hard to get into it. It's easy to get out of it. So keep those habits. Take a look at these, practice them up a little bit. If you need that help, please come see us. We'd love to help you out with it. Hopefully this gives you some good ideas of things that you can do maybe later today, maybe this weekend, next week. Take a look at them. Love to hear your guys' thoughts and comments. What exercises did we miss? What are the ones would you like to see? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so you and friends from you know, love, or reasonably tolerate can also get this great benefit from all this information and help them take their next steps on their health and fitness journey. So go take your next steps today, and we'll see you guys next time.